Welcome to One on One with Big Obi, where we highlight people making a difference in our community. Today I have Ms. Cecile Mengue, and she is the founder and CEO of Go Blue for Clean Water. Welcome to One on One with Big Obi.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So let's dive right into your project, Go Blue for Clean Water. How did this come about? How did this initiative come about?
Well, I remember a couple of years ago I was turning 30 and I wanted to do something real big for my 30th year. And a friend of mine said, why don't you do something for a charity? And I remember water have always been something very close to my heart. I was born and raised in Cameroon. I know the struggle as a little girl. So that's really something that stayed with me. And I remember that year going back to Cameroon for the first time since I left at 13 years old. And it was still almost the same struggle there. So when I came back and was looking for something to do for my 30th birthday, it seems like just a great idea. You just start something to give back and in a big way and have water involved. So that's it kind of started very light, but it got really serious very fast after I did all my research. And my partner, Tiffany Douglas, she helped a lot. So we did a research. We realized that that's actually even bigger. It's bigger than Cameroon. It's bigger than just Africa. It's a lot bigger. So we just felt like we could have helped, and we're doing our best where we can right now.
Yeah, that's impressive. This is your third year, I suppose, running. And what is the process like? So during your birthday, you have all this blue party that you do to raise funds. Can you go?
Yes,
a little bit more?
Actually, it was only the first one was initially my birthday.
Okay.
But after that, I invited my friends. I told them anybody who wants to bring me a gift, don't bring me a gift. So I got involved with charity water. So all I was asking for everybody who was coming to the party that I put together was to wear blue, because I wanted a statement. I wanted to make that statement, and I wanted to become a movement. So come on out. I have a charity to support, Wear Blue, and then we partner up with Charity Water for that year. So everybody who came just donated money. You want to buy me a drink? I'm not ready to drink. Just give back. Let's give the gift of clean water to somebody in need. So that's kind of how we started. Our first project was in Rwanda. And Charity Water was very good about, just keeping us updated with the project, how is it going. And that really, really, really touched my whole team. And that's why we decided to register our own nonprofit organization and start the process ourselves.
That's awesome. With this initiative, after you do all the fundraising, do you actually go to Cameroon to help see this through, or do you send the money there?
Yes.
How does the process work?
The process usually works when a lot of the time we're trying to get money from different various sources, but our main funding right now is the Blue Party. So we're hosting it in Houston this year. The idea here is to take it from city to city to state, so we can raise as much money as possible. And as you could tell, our target is that that young audience, that young professional, young entrepreneur. You kind of bring a sense of, yes, I know you are in a place where you're feeling good about yourself, but there's other people. They
will have fun, and their money will go towards a cause.
To something good.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So they don't lose on nothing.
Yes.
Pretty much.
That's a good idea.
Yes. So we try to be as creative as we can to reach this generation we're talking about, whether it's social media, magazine advertisement, or anywhere we think we could get these people. We will do our research, and we will get proposals from villages or organizations that are actually working on a project. We would do our due diligence, then we would sign up with the organization itself. Like our next project right now going to Batibo village, that's in northwest Cameroon, and we're actually going to be very hands-on on this project. So once the money is raised, we take it to the organization that's actually running the project.
On ground, over
on
there.
the ground.
Yeah.
Yes. And then ourselves in January, we will go as well to make sure that everything is being done. And we will keep everybody, everybody who donates, everybody who makes this our journey, part of their journey, we will keep them updated with everything that we do so that they can actually see an impact of what the donation did or what, them buying a ticket did. Yeah. So a lot of one of the things that we do is we'll go to the hospital before we even take the project. We'll go to the hospitals, right? We will ask, like, how many people comes to the hospital? What is the number of people that come here with waterborne illnesses? And you will be surprised, about 60-75% of the people in the hospital are there for them, and most of them are little kids. So once we do this, after the project is complete, we let a year go by, we go back to the same hospital and see what the impact.
And take a poll to see the results of before and after
before
effect.
And after,
yeah.
Correct.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We're very glad to be working with another organization. Our partner in this will be Generosity Global.
Okay. What's their website where people can actually go to donate online if they need to?
They could go to goblueforcleanwater.org.
Okay. There you have it, goblueforcleanwater.org. Now, I know you're part of this sorority.
Oh my Jesus.
So we won't go too much into details about that, but coming from Africa, and being a part of this sisterhood here in the United States, how has that helped you being here, and how has it shaped you in what you're doing now? And has it taken anything away from you being the African woman that you are? Tell us more about it, and would you encourage other young ladies to be a part of this, this soror?
Yes, most definitely. When I came to the U.S., I was about 13 years old. So I went to high school here, got to college, had no clue, no idea about sorority fraternity, never heard of them before. So when I joined the organization, first of all, to me, it was the sisterhood. I'm the only girl. I have a younger brother. So I always was longing for that sisterly companionship. So first of all, it was that. Then I found that it was a lot more. Because when I decided to join the organization, my organization was because we held the highest GPA on our campus. And the story was pretty much the same across the U.S. So I wanted to be associated with some smart women, some women that are doing something. And as a younger kid, I have always been very shy, very behind the scenes type of person. But once I joined my organization, I was able to more come out of that shell. Okay? So I was able to make decisions because I became a president of my organization. I would have never.
Feel free to tell us what organization is it. I'm sure they'll be proud that you are part of them.
Yes, I'm a member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated.
There you go. Is that the Ski-Wee or the
E? Okay. Oh my goodness.
See?
So I would say, like, the person that I've become as far as leadership, I got it from my organization.
Awesome.
And I will encourage every young girl. Once I had that experience, that have always been my mission, because you have to kind of expand outside of you, and in order to grow. And that's what happened to me. I became president. I was able to make tough decisions. I was able to lead a group. And honestly, I would have never been able to do that without that organization.
Awesome.
And what I learned from it.
You have the Blue Party for this year coming up.
Yes.
On October 1st. Sorry, I cannot attend because October 1st is Nigerian independence, and she's having this party on October 1st.
That's why we was doing it.
Come on,
Nigerian to come celebrate with us. Come on.
Well, that's awesome. That's good. That's a good way of looking at it. If you can get everybody on board to come and support her during Nigerian Independence Day in Houston, Texas, as she worked towards raising all this funds for clean water back in Africa. So is Cameroon the only, well, you mentioned Rwanda, so it's not just Cameroon that you're targeting.
This year is the first year I'm going to Cameroon.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So for 3 years you've been going to other countries.
Other countries,
That's quite admirable. Is there any particular reason why you went from other countries that now coming home?
Yes, because I have some regulations before I could come into a project. So I need to know that there's a need. I need to be able to meet with the people, like the people in these villages, to understand that there's a need, and I need a project put in place in order for me to take it on over. So any country that's able to provide me with what I need, I will work as hard as I can, raise the money, bring it back to you, and bring clean water to your people. Because I believe you give water, you give life. Okay?
That's
so
awesome.
I don't discriminate. Right now I'm just focusing in Africa because I know that that's where my heart lies.
That's right. That's right. Well, thank you very much, Cecile.
Okay.
I'm quite touched by your initiative, and I will encourage everybody to please support this noble cause. And we need clean water back home. Growing up there myself, I know going to the stream to fetch water, and I remember the pain. Yes, I did that.
I'm sure your little sisters did all that.
They did too. My sisters did too, and my brothers did too. You know, but
Yes.
you know, that's a common thing that we had to go through, and even today, that's still going on.
It's still going on.
You know, so it's not like a long time ago. No, I mean, the kids today are still going through what we went through, struggling to get clean water. So whatever you can do to support this cause, please do. All right, well, thank you very much for coming to One-on-One with Big Obi, and we wish you the best in all your endeavors.
Thank you for having me. That's
You're
been
welcome.
fun.
Yeah.